Picture one of the most prestigious nights in world football. Flashbulbs are popping, the biggest players on the planet are walking the red carpet, and a palpable tension fills the air. On September 22, 2025, at the Théâtre du Châtelet in Paris, history was made. Ousmane Dembélé, the dazzling winger of Paris Saint-Germain, was crowned the 2025 Ballon d'Or winner. At 28, he joins football royalty, following in the footsteps of Platini, Zidane and Benzema, and succeeding Spain's Rodri. For many, this is the fulfillment of a destiny. For others, the culmination of a talent long underrated. But one thing is certain, Dembélé has turned potential into greatness. In this video, we dive deep into the record-breaking season, the incredible stats and the behind-the-scenes story of this crowning moment, and what it means for PSG, for the French national team and for the future of European football. The 2024-2025 season will go down as one of the greatest in Paris Saint-Germain's history. Under the tactical guidance of Luis Enrique, PSG finally captured the most coveted prize in Europe, the UEFA Champions League. But the club didn't stop there. They added the UEFA Super Cup, Ligue 1, the Coupe de France and the Trophée de Champions, a stunning quintuple that redefined their place among Europe's elite. Within this perfectly oiled machine, one man stood out above the rest, Ousmane Dembélé. No longer just an explosive winger, he became the undisputed offensive leader. His impact wasn't limited to goals and assists. He destabilized defenses, opened up spaces, and stepped up when it mattered most. Across 44 matches in all competitions this season, Dembélé scored 35 goals and provided 16 assists. In Ligue 1 alone, he maintained a goal-per-game ratio with 21 goals and 6 assists in 29 matches. But the numbers only tell part of the story. His consistency, efficiency, and psychological edge over opponents defined PSG's attacking power. His Champions League performances were especially iconic. In the final, he was pivotal, creating space, delivering key passes and putting the opposing defense under constant pressure. Supporters will long remember that night as the one when Dembélé showed the world he was the soul of PSG's attack. This year's Ballon d'Or race was anything but easy. Among the contenders, Lamine Yamal dazzled at Barcelona and took home the Copa trophy. Kylian Mbappé, now at Real Madrid, racked up a staggering 43 goals. Rafinha, Achraf Hakimi, Mohamed Salah and others also staked their claims. And yet, despite this ultra-competitive field, Dembélé prevailed. Because he blended top-tier individual performances with collective triumph, a key criterion for the journalists casting their votes. His influence in the biggest matches, his consistency, and his decisive role in PSG's historic season tilted the scales decisively in his favor. The 2025 Ballon d'Or ceremony was a spectacle in itself. Hosted by Ruud Gullit and Kate Scott, it gathered the greatest figures of world football. When Ronaldinho, Dembélé's childhood idol, stepped on stage to hand him the trophy, the atmosphere reached its peak. The cameras caught an emotional Dembélé, on the verge of tears, thanking his family and coaches. "What I've just experienced is extraordinary. I'm lost for words," he confessed. This was the crowning moment of a player once criticized for his injury record, but who through hard work and perseverance had reached the ultimate prize in football. With this trophy, Ousmane Dembélé becomes the sixth Frenchman to win the Ballon d'Or after Copa, Platini, Papin, Zidane and Benzema. His victory reasserts France's central role in world football. For the national team, this is also great news. Dembélé, already a World Cup winner in 2018 and a key player in subsequent international tournaments, now embodies experience, maturity and global recognition. His new status strengthens the image of France as a country capable of producing world-class talent generation after generation. For Paris Saint-Germain, this Ballon d'Or is far more than an individual accolade. It's proof that the club's sporting project can develop global superstars on par with Messi, Ronaldo or Mbappe. This crowning moment could also change the dynamics of the transfer market and PSG's ambitions in Europe. By positioning Dembélé as the face of the club, PSG sends a clear message. Paris is no longer just a rich club, it's a club that forges legends. That Dembélé's story isn't one of a smooth, straight climb. Injuries, Criticism and doubts followed him throughout his career. But the French winger turned every setback into motivation. His time at Barcelona, often turbulent, gave him steel nerves. His move to PSG, criticized by some, turned into the perfect springboard. The 2025 Ballon d'Or is also a lesson in resilience. It shows that with hard work, discipline, and passion, a player can rewrite his own narrative and achieve even his wildest dreams. Why winning the 2025 Ballon d'Or, Ousmane Dembélé hasn't just added another line to football's history books, he's opened a new chapter. That of a complete, humble, and spectacular player who redefined his position and inspired a new generation. For PSG, for the French national team, and for his supporters, this trophy is more than a reward. It's the symbol of a dream made real. In the years to come, all eyes will be on his next steps, but one thing is certain: Ousmane Dembélé is now immortal in the pantheon of world football.